Are you ready? Are you ready? Get set, go! Hurry, 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 don't be slow. Eat your breakfast, drink your juice up, everything's so yummy. It's CBeebies, get set, go! It's CBeebies, get set, go! Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla, fun for you and me. Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla, watch and you will see. Things to do, people to meet. We've got the whole world at our feet. At Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla, it's a wonderful place to be.
Hello.
Hello there, and welcome to Tikkabilla. Hey, I've just been to the baker shop, and I've bought 5 delicious currant buns. Have a look at these. They're beauties.
Hey, Justin, what's in that bag?
Have a look, Sarah Jane.
Oh, they look delicious.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's one for me, is there?
Oh, well, there may be, if you're lucky.
Is there one for Tamba?
Yep, there's one for Tamba as well.
Oh, I'm going to go and tell Tamba.
Right.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Sarah Jane.
Guess what? Justin's got 5 currant buns and there's one for you and one for me.
Oh, where did you get them from?
I got them from the shop.
Oh, I like playing shops with Teddy and Ellie. Oh, can we play shops?
Well, that sounds like a good idea, Tamba.
Well, come on then, because there's a currant bun with my name on it.
All right, you take Teddy and Ellie.
OK.
Let's go.
Come on.
Right, form a queue, please. Thank you.
Oh, is the shop open?
Tamba, do you know which sort of shop sells currant buns and cakes and things?
A bun shop. Oh, no, a baker's shop.
That's right.
That's
well done.
it. Right, let's count our currant buns, shall we?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 currant buns.
5 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came Tamba with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away.
There you go.
Ooh, thank you.
4 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came Ellie with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away.
Say thank you, Ellie. Oh, don't forget Teddy.
Oh, yeah, OK. 3
Currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came Teddy with a penny one day,
Thank you.
bought a currant bun and took it away. Ooh, my turn now.
OK then, Sarah Jane.
2 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came Sarah with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. Your turn now, Justin.
All right. Oh, yummy.
1 currant bun in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came Justin with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away.
Ah, delicious.
How exciting!
Yummy.
Oh, I can hear the windows.
Oh.
I'll go.
OK.
Ooh, I wonder if we'll see any more tasty buns through the windows.
Look after this.
I think I'll take that with me. I wonder which window it will be. How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square or arched? Which one will it be? It's the round window, round like our currant buns. Fresh bread. And these are the people who make the bread. They're called bakers. To make bread, you need flour, yeast, salt, and water. Everything has to be mixed together. The flour goes in first into this big metal bowl.
Isn't it making a mess? It's made a big white cloud, hasn't it?
Yes. Then the baker goes to get the yeast and salt. Well, yeast is very important when you're making bread. I'll tell you more about yeast later. And finally, the water is added.
It's gone all bubbly.
The baker switches on the machine and everything gets mixed together.
Ooh, it looked sticky.
Yes, it is. And that sticky mixture is called dough. And when it's ready, it gets put into a machine that cuts it up into pieces.
So it turns one big lump of dough into lots of little ones. That sounds like fun. Wow, look at that! So what happens to it now?
Each piece of dough makes one loaf of bread called a baguette.
A baguette? What's that then?
Oh, it's a long stick of bread, Tamba. In fact, it's probably as tall as you are.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finished.
I know! The baker puts the dough in a machine which stretches it so that he can make the dough into a long baguette shape.
I see. And now... he's putting it onto a tray.
Now the dough goes into a special cupboard. Remember, I told you about the yeast that we put in the bread earlier.
Yes.
Well, the yeast is what makes the bread light and fluffy, and the yeast starts working when it's put in the special cupboard. When it comes out, all the baker has to do is sprinkle some flour on the top, and the baguettes are nearly ready to be baked in the oven.
He must have a very big oven if he's putting all that bread in it.
You're right. It has to be big as they make so much bread every day. The baker makes a crisscross pattern on the top of each baguette before it goes in the oven.
Oh, yes. There are crosses all along it.
The baker slides the baguettes into the hot oven. Then they have to leave them to bake. It only takes a few minutes to cook.
They look yummy.
Then it's time for the baguettes to be packed up, ready to be taken to the shops.
I thought today we'd make some yummy, scrummy, stripey sandwiches. Yeah! Okay, right, well, we'll make a savoury sandwich first. But before we make a sandwich, we've got to remember to wash our hands, okay? Right, well, I've washed mine, so I'm ready. Right, we'll take some bread, use some brown bread, like that. And then we've got my ingredients over here. I think we'll start with some cheese. Cheese? Yes, please. Right. Put a slice on like that, and we'll put one more slice on, shall we? There we go, because this is a super duper sandwich. And let's put one more slice on, like that. Lovely. Right, now we put another piece of bread on top of the cheese, like so. And already you can see our stripey sandwiches. Good, aren't they? Right, let's now put some tomato on top of the bread. It's 2 bits, 3, 4, one more, squeeze it in, 5, there we go, that's the tomato done. And now we're going to put another piece of bread on, some brown bread this time. Wow, look at that, and the food's making up the stripes as well. Brown, white, brown. Right, next layer. Oh, let's put some lettuce on top. My tortoises love lettuce, so let's sprinkle some of this on, like that. Even it out a bit. Put a bit more on, make it a super duper thick sandwich, and then put our last piece of bread on, white piece, like that. Whoa, look at that! Okay, well that's our savoury sandwich done. Put that stripey sandwich over there, and now let's make our sweet sandwich. Right, let's start with some white bread this time. Pop that on there, and what should we start with? Jam! Strawberry jam! I love strawberry jam. Right, let's get a knife like this. And then, very carefully, make sure you don't spill the jam everywhere. Get some jam from the pot. There we go. And spread it on your sandwich. Whoa, look at that. Delicious. Ooh, careful not to spill it. There. Ooh, that's our first layer. Move that out the way. And now we'll put our piece of brown bread on to make the stripes. There we go. Right, what are we going to put on next? Oh, I know. Banana. Oh, I love banana. Sometimes I have little bits of banana on my cereal. It's delicious. Ooh, careful. It's very slippery too, so be very careful not to drop the pieces as you put them on. Right. I'm going to use all of this banana because I love banana. Right, there we go. Look at this. Right, next layer of bread. White this time. Let's have a look if we're making our stripes. Yep, there it is. Look, see the stripes? Right, what's next? I know. Marshmallows. Yeah! Okay, let's put some marshmallows on. I love marshmallows. I'm going to use quite a few, I think. Right, 3 more, I think. One there and one there. Right, okay. And then we put our last piece of bread on, like that. And there you have it, another super duper sweet stripey sandwich. You know what? I'm going to try it now. Here we go. Oh, delicious. Oh, sounds like the windows. Come on, let's go and have a look through them, shall we? How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square, or arched? Which one will it be? It's the square window, like my square stripy sandwiches. Lots of animals are stripy. These ring-tailed lemurs get their name from their tails. They are covered in black and white stripes or rings, which is why they're called ring-tailed lemurs. Look at these lemurs with their stripy tails. This unusual looking animal is called an okapi. That's an interesting name, isn't it? O-K-P. It doesn't look very stripy to me. But look at its bottom. How funny. Okapis have stripy bottoms. You may think that this okapi looks a bit like a horse, but it's actually much closer to a giraffe. Giraffes don't have any stripes at all, not even on their bottoms. Here's a stripy animal that you're bound to recognize. That's right, it's a tiger. These tigers are only young, but they're very stripy. You may think it's just their fur that's stripy, but under that fur, the skin is covered in stripes as well. Now here's an animal that lives in the sea. It's a fish which has big stripy fins. This fish is called a lionfish. These lionfish live in an old shipwreck on the bottom of the sea. Here's an animal which you probably know has stripes. That's right, it's a zebra. Zebras don't just have a stripy tail or a stripy bottom, and they certainly don't have stripy fins like a lionfish. They are covered in stripes all over. Every single zebra has a different pattern of stripes, so they can tell each other apart. You can see stripes everywhere. All sorts of things are stripy. It's amazing how many animals have stripes, isn't it? There was the zebra and, the okapi. And of course the lemurs with their stripy tails that can swing from tree to tree. That sounds like the Tikkabilla clock. Come on, let's go and see what time it is. Tikkabilla, Tokkabilla, Tikkabilla, Tok. What's the time on the Tikkabilla clock? Let's have a look, shall we? Well, the long hand is pointing to the number 12, so that means it's something o'clock. And the short hand is pointing to the number 8, so that means it's 8 o'clock. But what's underneath? A tiger with stripes. This story's called The Tiger Child. Long ago, the tiger used to cook his food. One day, his fire went out. So Tiger had to go to the village to fetch some more fire. The people were frightened when they saw the tiger coming, so they locked their doors and bolted their windows. The tiger went back to the jungle. He visited his sister. She had a small tiger cub. "Go to the village and fetch me some fire," said the tiger to his nephew. "You are so small, the people won't be afraid of you." The tiger child started off, but on his way, he played with the monkeys, splashed in pools, splish, splash, and climbed up trees. By the time he reached the village, he had forgotten what his uncle wanted.
I've come for the thing my uncle wants,"
said the tiger child.
"but I can't remember what it is." Is it a bowl of fresh milk?"
the grandmother asked. The tiger child drank the bowl of fresh milk. When it was all gone, he said,
"Oh no, I don't think it was that. I have come for the thing my uncle wants,"
said the tiger child.
"but I can't remember what it is."
Is it a delicious fish?" the young boy asked. The tiger child ate up all the delicious fish.
"No, I don't think it was that,"
he said.
"I have come for the thing my uncle wants,"
said the tiger child.
"but I can't remember what it is."
Is it a soft cushion?" the little girl asked. The tiger child lay on the soft cushion.
"No, I don't think it was that,"
he said.
"I have come for the thing my uncle wants,"
said the tiger child.
"but I can't remember what it is."
Is it a fine comb for his hair?" the mother asked. The mother combed the fur of the tiger child.
Oh, no, I don't think it was that,"
he said. The tiger waited all day for his nephew. When the sun set and the stars came out, he went to the village. The tiger child was tired. He found a house with a warm fire and fell asleep. The tiger looked in at the window where the tiger child slept. "You have drunk the fresh milk. You have eaten the delicious fish. You have lain on the soft cushion. You have been combed with the fine comb. And now you're asleep by the warm fire. Tiger child, you are not a tiger anymore. You are a cat." The cat woke up. He remembered what his uncle wanted. It was some fire. Then he yawned and went back to sleep. The tiger returned to the jungle. From that time on, tigers have had no fire. They eat their food raw. The tiger child who turned into a cat stayed in the village. And cats have lived with people ever since.
Tamba, look.
Wow.
It's a tiger mask and I made it for you.
Thank you.
Now you can pretend that you're in the jungle.
Roar! 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 Roar, roar, roar!
What's it like to be a tiger in the jungle? What's it like to be a tiger in the jungle? What's it like to sit in trees and frighten all the bees? Here we go, let me show you what to do. Roar, 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 roar. Look up here, it's me. Roar, 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 roar. Listen for the rustle in the trees.
Hey, I've got one. What's it like to be a monkey in the jungle? What's it like to be a monkey in the jungle? What's it like to swing from trees and eat each other's fleas? Here we go, let me show you what we do. Are you ready? Look up here, it's me. Listen for the rustle in the trees.
Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Hiss, hiss, hiss. What's it like to be a snake in the jungle? What's it like to be a snake in the jungle? What's it like to hide in grass and frighten all who pass? Here we go, let me show you what we do. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Look down here, it's me. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss. Listen for the rustle in the breeze.
Snap! 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 Snap, snap, snap! What's it like to be a crocodile in the jungle? What's it like to be a crocodile in the jungle? What's it like to lie in lakes and snap at all the snakes? Here we go, let me show you what we do. Snap, 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 snap. Look down here, it's me. Snap, 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 snap. Listen for the rustle in the breeze. Roar!
Hiss.
Snap, snap, snap.
What's it like to be an animal in the jungle? What's it like to be an animal in the jungle? What's it like to sit in trees and frighten all the bees? Here we go, let me show you what we do. Roar, roar, roar. Look down here, it's me. Wiggle, wiggle, hiss.
Snap, snap, snap.
Listen for the rustle, listen for the rustle, listen for the rustle in the trees. Tamba, are you sure you still want to go to the jungle? Rah!
There might be lots of scary animals in the jungle.
Oh no, not all animals are scary, Tamba. Hey, Sammy's just about to meet a friendly paper tiger.
This is Sammy. He lives with his mum and dad, his sister Anuja, and his granddad Sonny. Sammy is 4.5 years old. And Sammy loves to daydream. It was Wednesday, and it was hot. The cat on the windowsill was hot. The rabbit in his hutch was hot. The cars on the road outside were so hot they had steam coming out of their bonnets. Sammy was in his room making a tiger mask from pieces of coloured paper. He was just about to start sticking the pieces together when a sudden hot gust of wind blew in through the window and swept them onto the floor. When he tried to grab them, they began to swirl and whirl around him before snaking their way right out of the door and down the stairs. As he followed the paper pieces, Sammy could feel the ground becoming dry and crunchy under his feet. As he walked on, he saw that he was entering some kind of a forest. There were trees towering high above him, draped with vines like paper chains, and as he peered into the undergrowth ahead, a pair of eyes blinked back. "Ribbit," croaked a bullfrog on a big leaf beside him, then, with a hop and a rustle, bounced off into the bushes. A parrot squawked and flapped its wings. Deep in the undergrowth, the eyes blinked and disappeared. Sammy rushed after them until he found himself in a large clearing where he stopped to catch his breath. Where did the eyes go? Wondered Sammy. That way, hissed a snake in his other ear and pointed across the clearing with its tail. Up ahead, Sammy saw the tip of a tail slip between two trees. "Wait for me," he called, and rushed after it. At last, he scrambled up and over a fallen tree trunk and onto a rock, where overlooking a waterfall sat a tiger. It was a tiger that he had been following. "Wow," said Sammy. And all around were the most amazing plants and flowers that he had ever seen, and as he sat and looked, a butterfly came and rested on his knee with wings as soft and delicate as tissue paper. Then 2 tiger cubs ran out from the bushes to meet him, and Sammy watched as they paddled and played in the pool. As Sammy reached the water's edge and knelt down to put his hand into the pool, it broke into 1,000 colourful pieces, and the paper forest danced off into the wind as quickly as it had arrived. That's better," said Sammy's dad as he turned off the vacuum cleaner. Sammy blinked and opened his eyes. Oh, it was still hot. The cars were still droning past outside, but his paper shapes had gone. "My mask," said Sammy, then looked woefully at the vacuum cleaner. Then, just for a second, he thought he saw a tiger cub on the landing. Sammy blinked, and the cub ran off down the stairs, waving the tip of its tail as it went.
Roar! Roar! I'm glad that Sammy met a friendly tiger.
Me too. Ooh, maybe you could pretend to be a jungle animal at home.
Yeah.
Or a roaring tiger.
Whoa, what about an elephant with a big trunk?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bah. Oh.
Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla, fun for you and me. Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla, watch and you will see. Tikkabilla, Tikkabilla, it's a wonderful place to be.
Well, now let me tell you, I know lots that we can do to keep the grass nice and green and the ocean's deep, deep blue.
Whoa!
Use a little less of some things, use some things again if that's okay, and cycle through a land that's filled. We'll cycle through a land that's filled. Recycle through a land that's filled, full of long and happy days.
Rocks and smelly socks.
It's a puzzle.
Why do tigers have stripes?
It's
Fuzzle. Do you know which is the biggest animal in the world?
a puzzling kabuzzle. But Penelope Kay and friends will find the answer in the end.
Here in the information
Station Station.
Fact.
Brand new Penelope K, by the way. Today at 3:30.
Only on CBeebies.
What is a CBeebie?
Oh, I'm not sure, Frank. Maybe it's a place you can see BBs.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with Dipsy, Lala, Poe and Tinky Winky. But you know what? I can't find them anywhere.